I'm Zach Wahl. I am the CEO and co-founder of Enterprise Knowledge, the world's largest dedicated knowledge management consultancy, and I'm really happy to be part of TKM and participating in the upcoming conference. In addition to my work at Enterprise Knowledge, I have written a book called Making Knowledge Management Clickable, published by Springer last year, and I'm the host of KnowledgeCast, which is a podcast that interviews some of the leaders in the KM field and really focuses on practitioners, the folks that are really getting it done, capturing that tacit knowledge, making it clickable, making it available to those who would need it. If I were to speak a little bit about what makes tacit knowledge so important, well, so many organizations discuss their people, their staff as their number one asset, but then they fail to value the knowledge of that staff. They fail to invest in retaining it, to making it available to others, to learn from, to act upon, to innovate against. And so when I consider the value of tacit knowledge, it really comes down to, well, for any organization that values their people, they need to equally value the tacit knowledge. There's no sense in putting all this effort into developing your staff if you're not also going to ensure that the knowledge of that staff, those people, are held within the organization, is maintained, is grown, is made available to those who need it. In the learning space, we talk about this phrase of learning at the point of need, and at EK we've co-opted that to knowledge at the point of need. And the way that we deliver knowledge at the point of need, the way that we deliver those how-do-Is, I need to know how to do this, I've been given a new task, I need to be able to act on it, is to ensure that the knowledge, the experience of that individual's colleagues is made available to them. Sometimes by directly getting access to that individual, sometimes by finding a digital asset of that person's knowledge that they can read at their own pace, that they can explore, that they can act upon as a result of having found it. And that's that idea of tacit knowledge feeding knowledge at the point of need. So how do organizations do this? I talk about the knowledge management life cycle. We also call this the KM action wheel, and it consists of these words: create, capture, manage, enhance, find, and connect. And that really mirrors what I just said. One of the first critical needs of any KM initiative is to capture the appropriate knowledge, capture it, the tacit knowledge that's in somebody's head, but also capture the digital files and documents and records and data that exist all throughout an organization. Capture it so that it can be better managed, so that it can be found, that it can be made better, so that it can be connected with other pieces of knowledge, all in pursuit of having the organization act more effectively, make better decisions, learn from their mistakes, be more productive, help their new joiners and frankly all their staff develop more effectively. One of the other ways that we do this, and what all organizations should strive for, is removing the impediments to knowledge sharing. People will commonly say that they aren't sharing their knowledge because they're afraid of getting in trouble, or because it's too hard, or because they are concerned or worried that if they share their knowledge that they won't be as important to the organization. So one of the first steps in a process of creating a true knowledge sharing culture is to understand what those impediments and fears are and remove them. From EK's perspective, one of the ways that we're often acting upon this is by going into an organization and assessing them, looking at their people, their process, their content, culture, and even their technology, and understanding where there are those blockers to effective knowledge sharing in all of its forms. What should organizations be doing today? Right now, at this moment, they should be considering where they have impediments to knowledge sharing. What's causing people to not share their knowledge? What's making it too hard? What's causing somebody to say, I'm going to hold on to this, or it's too difficult to take the time or put in the effort to share the knowledge that I have? Begin with that assessment of where they are and where they could be, and start incrementally plotting a roadmap of change. If you want to hear more about this, please join me at the upcoming conference in Davos on the 13th and 14th of November. I'll be there, and I will look forward to meeting you and learning from you, as I hope I'll be able to offer some knowledge at the point of need. Thanks.